And we are back on this Wednesday morning. Let's quickly go over that forecast. You know, it's 32 degrees out there. Bundle up. Things are going to warm up quite nicely, though. We should see about 50 degrees. No rain to worry about, so don't have to have an umbrella. All right, let's show that extended forecast. The weekend's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Maybe possibly a little rain on Thursday, but looking okay as far as rain's concerned. All right, we've got a lot to talk about, so let's get right to it. Robert, if you want to talk, you go ahead and talk, boy. It's all right. Mama Jodi came in and said, you know what, he just started talking and he hasn't quieted up at all yet.
No, he started and he hasn't shut up, and we're not stopping him.
That's okay. So you talk anytime you want to, and he's a great hug giver too this morning. Kari, Jodi, you brought Kari in with you this morning. You said Alabama's boss
Is her husband.
is her husband.
Yes.
Wow. All right, tell me a little bit about Lenny's Law. Why is this so important? We're going to put up an email address down at the bottom of the screen as well. Write that down. We need everybody to send a short email to that address right there. Why is that?
Well, what we're looking for is for everyone in the community, community leaders, medical professionals, business owners, to let, this email is one of Mike Ball is watching over it.
Okay.
It's for his eyes only. It's not for public use.
So whatever you send is confidential?
It is confidential, unless you state otherwise, that you have no problem with it being public. And just let our lawmakers know that you support our right to give our children life-saving medicine. And it's not just for our children. This law is for everyone with debilitating conditions.
I mean, there are adults with these conditions, and you know what? It's so easy for us to say, oh, no, I don't want that oil to be legal. I don't want to be able to give that to my child, and I don't have a child that is obviously having seizures like Robert has.
Yes. I understand the fear. We've all been miseducated. We are all living on outdated laws. But what I want to show people is this isn't a daily med. This is a rescue med. His daily meds are stronger than this is.
Okay.
But this is rectal Valium, 10 milligrams, more potent than just a regular Valium. But both of these are rescue meds. If
And
you
they
think
do so much damage.
benzodiazepines, they know, people ask, well, we don't know what's going to happen to the brain with marijuana. We may not necessarily know yet, but we know what the brain does on Valium and benzodiazepines. We know what seizures do. It kills the brain.
And yet they still are so quick to write a prescription for this.
They're necessary. I'm not bashing these medications because Robert's alive right now. Right. Robert's alive right now because of these medicines. But if you think for one moment that my child is going to get higher on marijuana than he will on this, you've never taken a Valium before.
Now, Robert's done this. You've been in the study.
He has been in a study, and we are now out of the study.
Now, what happened as far as his seizures? Did they increase? Did they decrease any?
He was having an interaction with one of his prescription medications. Once we got him off of the oil, there was really no change, but when we took him off of the prescription medication, he went from thousands of seizures a day to 2 seizures a day.
Which is amazing.
It is amazing. It is. I mean, 2 seizures is still scary.
For a parent to, I mean, I can't even really imagine or even know the right words to say, but what does it make you feel like when you see your son have seizures?
Well, when he stops breathing, I stop breathing. And I don't breathe again until he takes his first breath. There's no way to really explain the terror of, is he going to start breathing again? Am I going to have to perform CPR? Is my phone close enough? Is my diastat close enough? It's just terrifying.
Gosh. Kari, tell me a little bit about your situation.
Chesney she'll be 11, April 1st. She happened to get rejected from the study at UAB due to diagnosis of Lennox-Gastaut. So we didn't have any other option. We actually flew to Oregon in December, seen Lenny, seen the amazing work it's done just in a matter of 6 months on the oil. Chesney also has her medical marijuana card now.
Correct.
From Oregon.
But you literally you had to move, and what you're trying to do.
I've not moved. They did. Lenny did.
Okay.
We're all in a corner of, if this doesn't pass, I'm a little ahead just because she already has her card.
But won't be far behind.
Yes.
You know, when you see it working in so many studies, and you know, and it doesn't work for everyone. You know, it's just like all medications, there's going to be some that it helps, some that it doesn't, and they're not getting high. They're not being put in danger, and it's helping just even if it helps a little bit. I mean, you think, why won't Alabama pass this? Is it not enough people calling our state legislators, or you know?
I think the big thing is support. I think that our legislatures need to hear from the people of Alabama. We understand this need and we're behind it. I think that is huge. I think that people need to stop living inside of a closet if they support this. Get out of your closet and please help us, because you have thousands of people in Alabama that can be helped. I mean, high CBD helps with pain. You want to get people off of opiates? Let's try. Let's try. I mean, we now have a prescription medication for when you can't use the bathroom when you take too many opiates. Well, how many medicines are we going to need to be on before we say, can we try something natural before brain surgery?
I want to share a couple photos, Brad, that we have here, and this lady, you brought a lady up last time you were with us.
Jessica,
and her daughter is doing so much better. And she wrote me just something quick here. This is her family, if you show those photos, Brad. Just some bullet points. You know, she's absolutely thriving. She's 7.5 months seizure-free, the longest time that has ever been in her life. So it has been reduced by 88%. That's okay, 88%. So that's one child that has been amazing for them. So if everybody, just write this email down, just send a quick message to them, just say, hey, look, this is 2016, we have medication, something out there that can help our children, our young adults. Please help us pass this. Do we know when the vote is, or it's coming up soon, isn't it?
I believe it should be coming out of the committee.
And you guys go to Montgomery on a regular basis. Not only are you taking care of your son, your mother-in-law, I mean, you have other family members, and you pack up and you go to Montgomery and you're begging them to help you.
Yes, Kari and I have been down.
Yes, we're road-roadies. Yes, me and her ride together.
Kari and I have
we
been
try our
there twice. Yeah, we bring the kids with us, and I think the last trip the kids ate, 50 chicken nuggets on the way home between Robert and Chaz. I was a chicken nugget machine.
All right, thank you guys for being up here this morning. And
thank you.
Robert, good job.
Say thank you.
Good job. Lenny's Law 2016@gmail.com. Send him an email if you can. It just take a couple minutes. Just show your support. We really need to get this passed. And when it passes, I agreed to wear an LSU shirt, and Jodi's going to wear an Alabama shirt. She's the LSU fan. So thank you for the beautiful shirt. I'll just wear it anyway.
I'm okay with that.
All right, shut up. Probably will be too. All right. Thank you guys for being with us this morning. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Stay with us.